So everyone knows the Titans' 7th round draft pick, Chris Jackson. And if you looked at him in week 2, he was on fire. He was really looking good. Just take a look at some of these highlights. And those are pretty cool. I don't know what to say about him because he seems pretty good. I think they might have a star. But also, Christian Fulton looked pretty good as well on the Titans defense. The secondary was really working well without Logan Ryan, which is a good thing for the Titans because Logan Ryan was a big piece. Wesley Woodyard. They lost a lot of people on their defense. So they really needed some help, and they went ahead and got that help. And we weren't really expecting a 7th round draft pick to do much. But in summarizing it, our 7th round draft pick did more than our first round. First round got suspended. So it's like he was really good in coverage. Like when they put him on Jerry Jeudy, which obviously Jerry Jeudy went a lot higher than him. And if you looked at his coverage, he was knocking down passes. I mean, Christian Fulton, he was picking off balls, but he was a 2nd round draft pick, 1st round talent, where Chris Jackson was probably 6th round talent and the 7th round draft pick. But he looked really good, filling in for Jonathan Joseph, and Adoree Jackson. I mean, he was down there in the roster, like way down. So he looked really good, and yeah. And then Malcolm Butler, he was just doing a veteran thing, just kind of doing it, and yeah. I mean, he got high praise from the coaches, which is a good thing. And like I said, in week 2, if you go back and watch the game, he was doing really good against Jerry Jeudy, again, a 1st round draft pick. And in training camp, he was looking super good with not penalized and doing well. And basically what I'm trying to say here is there's a few other rookies, like 7th round draft picks and 6th round draft picks, that you should keep an eye on. But Chris Jackson, he looked really good. And so did Christian Fulton. I mean, he did what you expect out of a 1st round talent. And so I really feel like in week 2, if you get your first pick of your career, then, I mean, you're going to be pretty good. The Titans have also had some luck with 2nd round draft picks. A.J. Brown, now Christian Fulton, looking good. So just make sure you watch the number 26 and the number 35. And yeah, I'm going to tell you guys the other rookies and talk a little bit about them. Okay, I want to start it off with Jauan Jennings to the 49ers out of Tennessee, University of Tennessee. And he looked really good at Tennessee. He was like a good player. And he's big, but what I'm going to compare him to is A.J. Brown and D.K. Metcalf, because they're a little bigger, but they got, they're kind of slow, like, they're fast, but they're not, like, Antonio Brown, Marquise Brown fast, where they just speed across the thing. They have speed where they can break tackles and they can get past guys. They can get past players. So more of like DK Metcalf and AJ Brown's size, but they're pretty fast. So I'll probably compare them to like maybe a slot receiver, because they're not very fast most of the time, but they can get past the players. So I think he's going to be a reliable 4th or 5th wide receiver, or at least he should be, because they got something. But he's got other talented positions to work with, so you can't really move up the roster if you're working with those talented players like that. But he looks really good. The other one I want to talk about is Cole McDonald. He was also getting very high praise from the coaches of the Tennessee Titans and the offensive coordinator and all that. And so he was looking very good, and I think he will be a decent quarterback. I don't think he's going to be like this great quarterback, or I don't know if he's going to be this great quarterback. But right now he looks like a normal rookie quarterback. And he's a backup, so we're not going to be able to see him play for, I don't know, a few years. But it's not that big of a deal for him when he's not playing, because it helps him. I mean, he's behind Ryan Tannehill, a good quarterback, not to mention the Titans are at 2-0 right now, so, I mean, he's clearly doing something right, Ryan Tannehill. So he's behind Ryan Tannehill, who was the comeback player of the year last year, and so he can learn from Ryan Tannehill a lot, especially Ryan Tannehill being a veteran. He's not sitting behind someone like Lamar Jackson, where he's young, but he's still pretty good. Like, he's good, but he's young, and he sometimes makes bad decisions. But Tannehill's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. He stays calm under pressure, which is one of his best things. And so I think Cole McDonald may have a very good chance with the Titans. Anyways, that's the end of the video today. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think what will happen to these rookies. And if you think they'll be good and agree with what I'm saying, go ahead and leave a comment and say that they're good. And if you don't agree with me and you don't think they're going to be as good, then you can go ahead and tell me your opinion. I don't really care. That's just my opinion. So I'll see you guys in the next upload.